Hello, children. We're here. We're at the end. It's the finale of It. Welcome to Derry, Chapter 1 via HBO Original, whatever they call themselves now. And it's
Yep.
episode 8. It's the finale, Baron. And yeah, welcome back. Follow us at Evil Popcorn Pod.
Yep.
But let's just get into it. Baron, what did you think in general terms before we send those who want to go away and watch it and come back? You know how we do. In general term, excuse me, in general terms, what did you think of this episode?
Really fitting ending to the series. Nicely tied up. Sizzle for the 1989 and 2016 cycles of It, which is the Machete films, part one and part two.
It's crazy.
But also some nice little nods to, and I would point out that I called it. Season two and season three are going to be the previous two cycles of It. So it's going to be 35 and oh 08. So I really enjoyed it. Episode 8, fitting ending, nicely done, remarkably little CG, and some really nice character moments.
The episode is called Winterfire, and it is directed by Andy Muschietti again himself.
It comes from a poem written by Ben Hanscom in the novel to Beverly Marsh,
Hmm.
who is one of the Bluesers Club, and an interesting appearance.
Yeah, what a cameo.
Yeah, yeah. I might just duck back to the previous episodes. So, all
Please.
right. So, just because we're kind of at the end, you are correct. You missed one. So Andy Muschietti, however it's pronounced, um, 1, 2, 7, and 8. And then yes, so episode 7 and episode 8 is Andy Muschietti as the
Okay.
director.
Okay, well, he's definitely the standout. Let's just say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good breakdown because that shows you the progression to this episode, and it is quite an ending. They really brought it home strong there, Baron. I was
Yeah.
very impressed. I happily watched it twice and
Yep.
enjoyed it just as much, if not more, on the second viewing. And yeah, the special effects, because the fear is just kinetic and it's in the surrounding environment and it doesn't need to show itself through the gore. They did that last episode. That's where they went to town with the cannibalism and the racial
Yep.
firebombing there. This where
Yep.
they go to like a black phone to tundra aesthetic, where the fear is kinetic. It's everywhere. All at once. And they
Yeah.
touch on that at the end with it/Pennywise itself.
Yep.
So again, adding layers to the mythos of Pennywise, really justifying why this deserves, they needed to be told
Yep.
within the King universe, within the It narrative world,
Mm.
because it's wonderfully expanded on that initial story, yeah? Because it's
Yep.
really gone for the gaps in between the book, like in the story, it's gone in between the interludes, yeah?
Yeah.
It hasn't done just given us the main plot points again, regurgitated. And through that expansion itself, it's cemented itself within, the overall
Yeah.
narrative world of it really successfully. The critics turned around by the end. The naysayers
Yep.
turned around, especially with the last two episodes. I
Yeah.
toss up whether or not 7 or 8 is a better episode. I'm not sure. I'm
Mm.
undecided. Yeah,
I
because
really liked 8 over 7 though.
8 gets into fantasy, like a high
Yeah.
fantasy aspect. Yeah,
One of the things that I did like about episode 8 as well is there's a nod to two other King stories, Storm of the Century and The Mist.
please.
So obviously the cloud of the mist coming over the town that happens in Storm of the Century on the island, it happens in The Mist. It's a really nice little nod. And also, of course, Dick Halloran's line, how much trouble can a hotel be?
Pause. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it was nicely done. It was nicely done.
Yeah.
They brought it home really well. Bit of a rocky start,
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know what was happening in pre-production behind the scenes, any studio fuckery. We both know these things are hard to make, certainly nowadays, for shows to get off the ground, let alone survive, not get cancelled. Fret Not Children, 2 seasons are definitely greenlit hour ago. Yeah.
Yep.
Full steam
Uh,
ahead.
Off the back of the series as well, I believe Andy is looking at doing a 6 hour cut of the part one and
Mm.
part two movies that I dare say will be released most likely just on streaming, but no doubt there will be some cinematic screenings of it. I don't know if I could sit still long enough to watch a 6 hour movie at the cinema.
If there's an intermission, I could. If there's an intermission, I could. I'll do it at home happily because
Yeah,
I plan to do it. I definitely plan to do it. And the original miniseries. Yeah, I'll probably
yeah,
finish with that. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, yeah, no, no, no. This is just exciting where it could go because the places this episode goes.
Yeah.
Have we done all the housework and that sort of thing before we talk about what's next for
All
this story in general?
right. Episode 8, director, as we said, Andy Machete, writers
Mhm.
Stephen King, Jason Fuchs, and Guadales del Carmen. Um,
And just for clarity
Guadales.
there, this is the internet, no shade, but it's based on the original Stephen King book novel. That's why
Correct.
he's in the credits there. Yeah, he did not step into the writer's room for this
No,
production.
no,
No, no,
not that we know of.
not you know. Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
assumption.
So yes, Guadales del Carmen is the third writer on this episode. Third in inverted commas, is a playwright. So I think some of the drama may be coming from that pen.
Hmm.
Um,
I see that. I feel that
I'd be interested to follow their career.
because there were high moments, poignant moments, made you cry moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No spoilers, kids, but there's some stuff with one of the previous characters that will make your face a bit wet.
Yeah. I mean, you probably know what it is by now by the time this comes out. There's
Yeah.
already reels about it and reactions online, reaction videos and such. Yeah. But in our timeline, we must adhere. But there was another moment that touched me more though. I'll just say it's at the because by this stage we know what happened at Rich's funeral with
Oh
Halloran
yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah,
parents.
yeah,
That moment is the one that, got the tear ducts
yeah.
welling. Yeah,
Yep.
that moment. Yeah. I don't know what
Same
it
here.
was. It was just the subtlety of it, the minimal dialogue. And also when Rich's dad says, who are you, sir? And Halloran goes, I'm still working on that. Yeah, probably the relatability. To be
Yeah, yeah,
straight up, probably the relatability is what affected me.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
How do we find Halloran's arc by the end? Let's talk character arcs.
Okay, so it was nice to have him come back at the end in a positive way. Now, I understand throughout he's been being affected over the last couple of episodes by those negative spirits that were in his
Mhm.
lockbox.
Mhm.
But he
Mhm.
seems to have got a bit of a, forgive the pun, a lid on that now. Uh,
Yes, that's via the Maturin route from
yes,
Rose. Yes. Can I touch on that just for a sec? Because it
sure.
is a little dovetail digression, at least. The
Yep.
turtle, Maturin the
Yes.
turtle.
Yes.
Okay. Because I saw
Yes.
online a little shout out spooky astronauts, a little side reference, a little Easter egg spottage. But the Easter eggs she did point out nicely that become major elements of the plot itself, you know what I
Yep.
mean? But we have the turtle at the school and the school
In the school
assembly,
mascot costume.
school mascot costume, thank you.
Yep.
And then we have the Maturin route itself, which directly is the name references the Maturin turtle. But for full clarity, full context, Baron, who is Maturin?
In the world of Stephen King,
Hmm.
so Maturin or the turtle is basically if it is Sherlock Holmes, Maturin is Moriarty, or if Maturin is Sherlock Holmes, it is Moriarty.
Oh,
They are
it's
two sides of the same cosmic entity coin. Uh,
yeah, okay. Batman Joker
Chaos and order,
type thing.
good and evil,
Oh, I had
um,
no idea.
power and
I've
death.
got to
Like that.
reread the book.
Yeah,
I'm third in the queue for the actual It book again, children. I haven't read it since I was 11. You know what I mean? Nemesis,
yeah,
though,
yeah.
yeah? Yeah. Okay. And what aspect what part, a bigger part does Maturin play in the book, or was it like an overarching thing like the turtle in the universe floating through what's his name? Pratchett's,
Very
yeah,
Pratchett.
yeah, his
Uh
Hindu turtle reference, thing.
yeah. No, it doesn't quite go that direction. I think in it's not given exact text,
Hmm.
but
That's what I
the
mean.
concept is Maturin is the one that brings together the various losers clubs to try and defeat it.
Oh,
So so it is targeting specific people for very good reason. So in this series,
uh-huh.
we see it reach forward through time and talk about a character from the next cycle.
Yeah. Do we want to go into that? Yeah, that like its perception of time. We're given a new look, well, a
Mm.
full look at how it looks at time, perceives through time, and moves through time as well.
Yeah,
Importantly, Baron,
this
please
is a new
continue.
thing.
Yeah,
This is a
this
new
is
thing. It's
new.
not
This is a
something that was
Muschietti edition.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think that's why we're going to go backwards. We're going to go backwards to 35, and then we're going to go backwards to 1908.
Okay, let's clarify that then in terms of the epilogue, because that's a spoiler though. At the end of the epilogue, it does suggest that we could start in 1987 by the
1989.
characters that 1989, but 27 years, making it 27 years later.
Yes, correct.
What do you think of that? Do you think that's still a
I
possibility? Because to put it simply, can go, you can cite his 27-year cycle. Think of it like an
mhm.
Ouroboros worm, like I have on my
Yep,
goddamn arm.
yep.
Yeah, it can move within this time cycle. This is what basically was posited, put on the table for it moving
Yes.
forward. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you reckon? Do you think it could go either way, or are you
Yes.
sure that it can go, it's going in the
I'm
past?
I am 99% sure that we are going to get 1935 next and then 1908 after it. However, I think we are also going to get flash forwards to this series and possibly to the 1989/2016. But I think we're going to, like this one is primarily set in 1962. I think the next one's going to be primarily set in
Yeah,
1935.
okay. That makes sense. That's a template that the work of a production
Yeah.
template to work by. Yeah,
Yeah.
that does make sense as well, because that has to be considered, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what did you think though of that reveal? That
Oh, it's really good.
that addition?
I was
Yeah.
kind of waiting for something like that. I
Mhm.
knew it would be difficult because obviously it's been another 9 years since those kids, longer than that, because yeah, so they started that production like in the mid noughties. So those
Okay.
kids are much
Okay.
older now. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no
I'm
way
with
you
you.
can get
I'm
the
with
actor
you.
back and make them look like they would. So they've done a really good job with the cameo that they put in. I couldn't see the edges of the CG.
Tidbit note trivia on her. That's of Sophia Lilith. Not a touch of digital aging whatsoever,
Oh,
either way. Yeah, that's just how she looks now. And the director has said on set, "My God, you do not age." Yeah, that's just what I got off the internet.
yeah.
That's her. I think that was Cody Leach. Shout out! I got that
Holy crap.
factoid from. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
She just hasn't aged.
Red don't dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was probably some practical makeup
Oh, sure. I
to
mean, yeah.
deal with the
And also to
the
emulate that
freckles and
look again,
stuff.
to recreate that how she looked on the film.
Well,
Because
I
these,
apologize, Andy Machete. I
I know.
apologize. I was 100% certain that that was a really good CGI deep fake de-age. Wow.
Yeah, good stuff,
Holy
man.
crap.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. Um, yeah, no, I'm
So,
just
for
excited.
those people that haven't caught up, the cameo that we see at the end of episode 8 is Beverly Marsh. And we see the scene of her in Juniper Hill with her father. You don't get to see the father's face, where they have discovered that her mother has hung herself. So this is known in the books that her mother committed suicide in Juniper
Okay,
Hill.
okay, all right.
We get to see that scene.
Mhm. Therefore, can we talk about Ingrid Marsh then?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
Kirsch. No, yes, Kirsch.
it's Kirsch. Yes, it's
Yes,
Kirsch. Sorry. Um, yeah, by the end, she's still at Juniper Hill. Yeah, because
yeah,
she's, let's just say, traumatized.
yeah.
And is that our friend at the end speaking through her? Tell
I
me
think
to
so.
edit this out if you want, but you think
No,
so?
no, it's fine. I think so. I think it's
Yeah,
it.
because
Yeah,
it's the teeth. You see the smile and the teeth at the end, and there's
yeah.
the.
That she doesn't quite move her bottom lip to get the Pennywise
Mhm.
overbite, but it's definitely there.
And we've
Uh,
got the voices, the it sounds like a female voice screaming through being an industrial grinder, which you've
yeah.
had in certain parts throughout this quite pointedly.
Uh,
Yeah.
and I think they also had the actress that played the older Ingrid in the TV in the movies back for that role as well.
Do you have her name in front of you, please?
No, but I can find it out very quickly.
It is important, unfortunately. So I won't say anything until we do that because
Yeah, that's
a bit
okay.
it's a bit sad.
I'm guessing then she's passed.
Mm. It's a rest in popcorn, and I say that in all due respect, but it's a
Yes.
rest in popcorn from us, absolutely.
Oh, I think she might have been in it part two.
Yeah, she was. She didn't kill Beverly in that scene, but she certainly spooked the crap out of her with a cup of
Yeah.
tea in her house. That was her. And she came
Yes,
back for
correct.
this. Yes, yes, that's the scene. I need to certainly watch It Part Two because a lot of the show connects with It Part Two. Yeah. So it's a
So
sequel and
she
it's a sequel and a prequel
correct.
that can now go anywhere. It's quite
So
genius.
the actress's name is Joan Gregson.
Okay. Rest in popcorn, Joan Gregson.
Yes. And
Yeah,
her
yeah.
final screen role was in It, Welcome to Derry.
Okay. Brilliant way to go out. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And really cool because she was damn spooky at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she'll add in part two as well because she didn't need CGI.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Neither of them.
yeah, yeah. Now, I want to just mention this. We don't even need to talk about it to any great degree. But I talked about the Ouroboros worm now within this 27-year cyclic mode of time that Pennywise exists in, it exists in.
Yep.
But it's all based on fear because it's been shown beautifully and elevated all the way through the show how Derry's not a good place, and Derry creates a fertile, wonderfully fertile ground for Pennywise to thrive as well as hibernate, and
Yep.
and bringing the indigenous peoples and their lore and their history of the land that Pennywise has first originated when he first came to Derry, long before it was Derry, of
Yep.
course, but you know what I mean. Um, there's all the colonization stuff and all the bloodshed and the fear and the pain from that, yeah? And that's why
Yep.
it never left Derry. There's your answer, internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because why would it? Um, and that's what's warped it from people
Yeah.
watching kids bullying a black guy in the street to racial firebombing by the white decency collective or whatever the flip those pricks are
Yeah.
called. You know what I mean? It enjoys it, yes, but it can, but this is all it can do though as well. So it is a
Yeah.
prisoner unto itself, which I
Yep.
thought was a very interesting level to bring to, the concept of it itself. And there's Pennywise, sure, but Pennywise comes from Bob Gray. That was
Yep.
Bob Gray's clown name, a stage name,
Yep.
performing name. We now know this. What was it before Bob Gray? We could get that. And to that end, because with bringing the indigenous folk to the more to the center, as opposed to what it is in the book, how do you
Yep.
feel about the military? How that was used within, this season? Did it work for you or not? Because that is a difference, yes?
Yes, and I like the way they were dealt with. So obviously, the military doesn't make a even tiny mention in the book. The military does not show up in the 1989 cycle, does not show up in the 2016 cycle. So it was good to have an ending to them that made sense in that world. It was nice that
Nasty
they,
buggers, nasty
yeah,
buggers. Dexter's dad is a dickhead.
yeah. Uh, it was a really nice way for them to forward the plot to give us some flavor outside the normal story, and then to go away in a method by which it is believable inside that story. Because you wouldn't, if they had simply gone, well, that's it, we're leaving town, we're never coming back here. Oh, that it thing, it's been really bad. No, no, no. The way they are dealt with in this episode is final, and it means that they're not coming back. And there'll be someone somewhere in the American government in this universe that has gone, we lost too many people, we're not going back there. I'm going to sweep this under the carpet.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
I think they could bring someone back to see what's up and basically gather intelligence, get revenge, etc. I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Um, no, because
Maybe in
what's fine.
2043.
Yeah, yeah, because we're jumping ahead or jumping
Yeah.
backwards. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
see. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was fine with it by the end because of the character arcs. Yeah.
Yep.
I thought Halloran's was good. I thought Hamlin's was great.
Yep.
Yeah. Because due to the performance was just a nice grounded presentation of going through the steps of maturing as a human being and opening up to what the wife's saying and seeing that what you've always believed in is actually crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Correct.
showing it as a real human being would not having these grand revelations and go, hey, oh my God, dear, I've realized, it wasn't corny at all. No,
No,
it, yeah,
it
because
made sense
Halloran,
in
but
the
because
bounds of the
Halloran,
universe.
Halloran was bringing the melodrama, yeah,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
needed the melodrama because he was dealing with some dark stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you haven't seen Doctor Sleep, go see it because it really
Yeah.
puts
Yeah.
into, proper kind of context, Halloran and The
Actually,
Shining as well. Yeah.
so watch It Welcome to Derry, then The Shining, then Doctor
Mhm.
Sleep.
hmm Now, on that as well, because it really did introduce a light, at least TV-based Cinematic King universe, the CKU, uh, from Shawshank to Salem's Lot to The Shining. What
Yeah.
else was in this?
The
Doctor
Mist,
Sleep, The Mist. Do you think we'll
Storm
get
of the
TV?
Century,
Do you think we'll get TV spin-off shows?
maybe. I wouldn't be against it.
Nah, why not? Yeah. At least they'll actually happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Um, was that all I wanted to mention before we, can really talk about it in our Sunday in the sewer session? I think that's all without really
Yeah.
diving deeper into it. Yeah.
Yeah. This will give people, a week or so to be
hmm
able to get in and digest it. Maybe go back and watch it from the start, like binge the lot. It'd be an interesting story to watch from beginning to end in one go.
Was there any dislikes? Yeah, okay. Because there was one. It was just a bit too convenient, and I don't like ultra conveniences
Okay, what was
in my
that?
film or TV. They've got the dagger, the kids, it's glowing, yeah?
Yep.
And then they look to the left, and as you can see, the viewers on YouTube there's the children floating in the air via the Pied Piper of Derry.
Yep.
That was a little too convenient. That was a little too, it's just to the left.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's just a thing I have in film in general.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah.
But that all said, this is a magnificent finale. This is a
Yeah.
gorgeous finale.
Yeah.
Um, the thing is, I give it a 4 or 4.5. I'm going to give it a, yeah, no, I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Yeah.
Because yeah, there's a couple of little kind of getting it to the end issues. I was just kind of,
Yeah.
that's a little, but the when they get to the end and how they get there and the concepts that they introduce along the way, and
Yeah.
then again at the end, and then where this could go. Um, Pennywise forever, and and that's
Yep.
what is say, okay,
Yeah.
pull off the top of the dish there, you go served up on a platter.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, no, like a 4.5. Yeah.
I'm sitting right there as well. I'm sitting at a
Yeah, okay,
4.5.
cool.
Wow. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm sitting at a 4.5 because I thought Bev was CG. I'm going to go up to 4.75 because getting that actress back and making her look exactly the same, that's some tasty
Yeah.
soup.
Yeah, I mean, Andy Muschietti, like you have this, your taste in CGI doesn't match a good majority of the populace. Aside from that, yeah, no, you're a great director.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, the drama throughout. You've got a great losers club. YouTubers out there, YouTubers who do the film, who do the horror, there's a ranking. What's the best losers club? Definitely, they're in competition now.
Yeah.
The drama of those, I think, was better than the military, definitely. The adults,
Yep.
though, were great in this, though. The heart of
Yep.
Stephen King, the quotables in this, people who make a house within your heart. Yeah,
Yep.
that's it. Yeah, it's superb as what King should be there. But now the horror, what Bill Skarsgård and Muschietti have been able to do. Pennywise. It's
Yeah.
extraordinary the lengths that it has gone to. First of all, Bill, the drool work, as a fellow fan of working with
Oh,
drool.
yeah.
um, he is terrifying now. He is absolutely
Yep.
terrifying. Even when he's moving around all kinetic using the environment, yeah, to scare you, is right there in your face. And this is
Yep.
before he pulls out the fake looking teeth. And I think
Yeah.
the deadlights actually look quite cool. I actually think the
Yep.
deadlights are utilized well in the show. Um, the vocal work is incredible. When he is having his little breakdown, they're not going to cage me in, and, and then you hear Bob Crane come through Pennywise. It's like underneath, and it starts interrupting Pennywise's voice as he's having his little moment. That kind of
Yeah.
detail, subtlety, nuance, layering to what he's doing. Yeah. So. I don't know if we can answer this question first, but it's going to be a question in the future. I'll just say this for now. Who's the better Pennywise, Skarsgård or Curry?
Oh,
Uh,
they're different. They really are different. I don't get me wrong, Bill is amazing. Um, but I think Bill has a support team that has got him
mm,
to
mhm,
where he is.
mhm.
And I think that Tim Curry didn't quite have the same sort of support, and his is all in his performance. Um,
And he made that miniseries. I'll
yeah,
say that. I'll throw it out
yeah,
there
no, no,
for that opinion. He
he's
made
the
that
absolute
miniseries. Yeah,
heart of that
yeah,
miniseries,
yeah.
and frightening as all get out.
But it's getting,
Oh, they're pretty
it's a
close.
discussion. It's a
Yeah,
discussion.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
pretty close,
yeah.
and for
Which
different
is,
reasons.
yeah, for different reasons, which is great. Which is
Yeah,
great. Nothing is emulated, nothing is copied, nothing is
yeah,
regurgitated. And I really look forward to where this goes.
yeah,
Yeah, really look forward to where this goes. Yes, we have
yeah.
more Pennywise. Pennywise and plenty are coming. And the fact Bill's on board, it's brilliant.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Plugs?
Plugs. Oh yes, well I'll do my usual. Actriac Theatre, Improv Queensland, Supernova, IFWG Publishing. Have I got anything else?
I'm
No,
pulling
I
up
think.
my watch list, pulling up my watch list while you do that.
And follow us at Evil Popcorn Pod,
Yes.
all
That's
of the
whatever,
social.
all of the socials, whatever the platforms for audio. And that's everything from the Spotify to your Alexas at home. We're big on Alexa,
Yeah,
Baron. It's like our third biggest platform, so cool. Carry
Nice,
on. Yeah.
nice.
I like the idea of
I will
people
give
walking
one.
around saying, Alexa, play evil popcorn. Baron?
I will give one possible suggestion. It's not super horror-y, but there are monsters in it. The current spin-off series from Doctor Who called The War Between the Land and the Sea, with the sea devils in it. Very good. Really enjoying it. It helps that one of the main characters is played by the werewolf from Being Human, the UK series of Being Human. So yes.
Okay, I'm familiar. I'm with you. I think I can get into my Instagram now. Yes. Instagram desktop is rubbish.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not great. It's not great. So, I did watch Doctor Sleep, but what's worth mentioning, throw it out there. It's not horror, but it's dope. It's Fallout. Season two's out. Uh, is
Get
it?
out.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched episode one last night, Baron, and it's great. It's great.
Ooh, that's
It's
my
just,
weekend.
yes, straight back into it. Um,
That's my
it's Prime, isn't it? I'm just checking out Children if
yes.
they've dropped the whole batch or they're drip feeding. But yeah, I'm a fan.
No,
I'm a fan.
only the first episode is available.
Okay, first episode available, so check that out definitely. Yeah. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's plenty of fans out there who enjoy the show, enjoy the game. I've never seen the game, but again, like Last of Us, and I never saw the game before I started playing
Oh, yeah.
part two after seeing the show. Season one's great. Season two, we all know what it is. We'll see about season three.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is Fallout season two straight back in. Yeah,
Brilliant. I
Kyle
love that show.
MacLachlan, Kyle MacLachlan. To have
So
to
good.
have. Okay, it's a spoiler, but it's only and because it's an Easter egg, but it's so rich. For your Kyle MacLachlan, for your Twin Peaks fans, Ranger Cooper Marks. He does a little bit. He drinks a cup of coffee there, Baron, and he
Oh,
looks at
nice.
it. Doesn't say the line, but the way he's looking at it and shaking his head
Yeah.
appreciatively, and it's like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're dropping in there.
Yeah. That's good. I like that. There's
Yeah,
an
so there you
episode.
go. Hmm?
So there's an episode of The Boys coming up where
Is there?
the two Winchester brothers are both in the same episode, and there's a look between the two of them that's just like, oh, you're familiar, and then it just kind of goes away.
Is this New Boys
So the new season of The Boys, in the trailer, um,
trailer? I'm with
Sam
you. Okay.
enters a room Jared Padalecki playing another character enters a room where Jensen Ackles is there playing Soldier Boy, and they share a look.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Obviously, it's
Okay.
an Eric Kripke thing, and he did Supernatural, but I'm really looking forward to that.
Okay. Awesome. No, so am I. So I'm a big fan. I think we've talked about it, but just quickly, the boys loved it strongly season up to season four. The first few episodes, I was a bit worried.
Yeah,
There was a certain pacing issue or something. Something seemed off,
yeah,
but they brought it back. They brought it
yeah,
home like Welcome to Derry, very, very strong. Yeah,
yeah,
they got their political kind of lens perspective aligned correctly
yeah,
by the end of that series. Yeah,
yeah.
we'll put it like that. Yeah, and I must watch Gen V. I'm looking at my Prime here; it's right next to it.
Gen V is very good.
Yeah, I've heard that from everyone.
Yeah,
It's a great spin-off. Yeah. Plugs are definitely always Evil Corp and Escape Manor because I live by alliteration and I've just conducted interweaved it into my universe. Evil Popcorn. There you go. Always.
yeah,
Go see theatre, go see film, and I'll just push that
yes,
again. Go out to the theatres. Let's
yes,
fight this idea that we people don't want movies at theatre; they only want them just at home. That's not true by any means. Let's show that for real.
and see indie stuff.
Mm. Yeah, definitely see indie stuff. What are you doing? Don't be like everyone else.
Yeah,
Yeah, read those old science fiction novels. Go read Brave New
yeah,
World if you haven't. There's a
yeah.
recommendation. Go read
And
Brave New World.
Get R is
Huh?
for Rocket for Ray Bradbury, or S is for Space.
Hmm. Hmm.
Illustrated Man.
The Blue Disc, the 1901 short story.
Yeah,
Yes, by the Russian guy who had to leave communist Russia for writing the same thing, which is the progenitor, the prototype of Brave New World. 1984 is, of course, the big example that everyone knows nowadays. People have been
yep,
writing about this stuff for a while. And just be kind. Yeah.
Yeah,
And also keep the horror on the screens and not on the streets.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Our hearts go out to everyone affected by the Bondi
Yeah.
massacre.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Um, but anyway, next up, Vampire Zombies from Space. Check it out.
Vampire
And we
zombies from
and we're
space.
gonna do something Christmassy. I'm gonna go through the Silent Night, Deadly Nights. I'm gonna go through the trilogy, a little deep dive franchise. Not a trilogy. There's like six of them. I'll probably do the first four because they're the ones talked about
Yep,
before we do the new one. But we should do that before the new year. That'll be our Christmas one.
I would agree.
But Christmas, I mean, next to Halloween, it is the horror movie time. It is the
Oh
horror
yeah,
movie holiday. Yeah.
100%.
Now, looking into horror deeper that I have over these past few years, it's Halloween, then Christmas,
People
definitely.
love to mess with Christmas.
I mean, yeah, yeah, Black Christmas, you know?
Oh, so good.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. All right, yeah, I've loved Derry. It's so good to be back.
Yeah.
So glad you felt welcome to join us to the end of our recap series. Welcome to Derry. Just to clarify how I've titled everything thus far. Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Let us know what you've thought of this recap series. If you want us to do more, we really are interested in Carrie.
Yep.
And yeah, and I can't wait to get more Pennywise. Ugh.
More
Baron.
Pennywise. Go to bed, children. Go to bed.
Oh, I love it when you're evil. This is me at my most evil. Do you even laugh?